Hello intentional woman, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayanime. Let's just jump right into today's video. So we kick off our list of shoes that look expensive even when they are not with the Chanel inspired two-tone flats. Now hold on. Before you say Ayanime, isn't this trendy? Won't people say I'm wearing knockoffs? Let me just quickly explain something I found out about fashion. Designs no longer belong to one brand. Sad but true. Because when I was in Doha, there is this trendy vest that has different metallic buttons in front that we found in almost every store we walked into. And that was when it hit me. Great designs get interpreted by different brands. Of course, they carried different colors and different metallic button designs, but it was essentially the same clothing item. So yes, this shoe style is inspired by Chanel, but it has old money elegance written all over it. It is not just trendy for trend's sake, it is timeless and incredibly luxe. That beige body with the black toe cap is deliberately understated, but I think that's what makes it rich. I got mine from Torrid. It is not Chanel, it is not trying to be Chanel, but it carries the same expensive energy because the design is strong. That's the difference between a dupe and a fake. Dupes are inspired, fakes are dishonest. It's like you going to buy a fake Chanel bag instead of buying a bag that is inspired by a Chanel design. So yes, buy the dupes, but leave the fakes alone. I love the fact that you can find this style at any price point. What matters is really how you wear it, because there's this work outfit I have worn a couple of times, but never really got a lot of compliments. But when I swapped the shoe with this particular one, I cannot count how many compliments I got that day because it instantly elevated my outfit and made it look a lot more expensive. And you know something? This shoe is a little bit vintage, right? It's a bit Parisian, but always beautiful, feminine, and flattering. So whether you're going to work, brunch, or even just running errands, this is the shoe that says she's got taste. I call it the instant old money shoe. Now number 2, minimalist leather slides. Think Hermes inspired. Now have you noticed how the more understated slides are, the more expensive it looks, and the more shinier, louder, more embellished they are, the chance for it to look just a little bit cheap. That is why the Hermes slide is such a success story. It is not doing too much, but it looks expensive every time. The best part, you don't need to splurge on Hermes to get the vibe. There are beautiful, affordable dupes everywhere. My favorite pair of slides is also Hermes inspired, but it is from a brand called Outlash here in Nigeria. Now it has its own unique twist with a little metal at the front, and this is the one I'm talking about. Every time I wear this slide, especially when I style it with white or cream, I get compliments. I have literally become a walking billboard for this brand. It's just the kind of shoe that looks amazing with white dresses, flowy linen sets, wide leg trousers, and even jeans. It is clean, it is elegant, and incredibly wearable. Absolutely perfect for errands, brunch, and even hot days when you just want your toes to breathe, but you still want to look polished. So you need to get this into your wardrobe. This is the power of minimal design. It allows you to look expensive without you trying too hard. And that is the essence of this video, right? How to look expensive without breaking the bank or going into debt. For colors, I would say go for neutral colors like tan, white, brown, or even soft olive. Add a pedicure and you'll look like your feet has its own trust fund. I don't know why I just said that. My goodness. And now number 3. The third shoe that looks expensive, even if it is not, is another flat. I know we're coming to heels soon, but trust me, you need this shoe in your wardrobe. And that is that classic ballet flats with a tiny drawstring bow on top. You know the one I'm talking about. The one that almost looks like a shoelace tied sweetly at the center. There is something about this shoe that is so clean, so minimal, but somehow it always works. It is so elegant, and the best part, you can find it anywhere. I mean it. I have literally seen this shoe in my village because we have these vendors that bring in thrifted items from the US. So it is not an exclusive hard to find item. Yes, I think it is Chanel inspired, but again, it has been interpreted by a lot of brands, which means you can get it at any price point and still look polished if you style it right. Let me recommend some colors for you, okay? The first one one I would say is blush pink because it is so feminine and so delicate. The second would be navy blue. This color is just rich, deep, and surprisingly versatile. It's going to pair with a lot of your outfits. And the final one is, of course, black, a timeless classic color for this design. Ultimately, this ballet flats will give you options. You want to dress up a pair of jeans, add this shoe. You want something softer than sneakers but more refined than slides? This is the shoe. It just walks that middle line beautifully. It is the quintessential French girl style, and it is perfect for brunch, errands, work, and even a casual date. If you're lucky enough to find this ballet flat in a quilted leather finish, that'll just be perfection, because quilting, when done right, adds a certain couture softness to even a simple shoe. But now you want to pay attention to the detail, because not all quilting are created equal. If the stitching is too thick, too shiny, or too puffy, it won't look good. What you want is delicate quilting, something that you would see in a vintage Chanel bag, not a duvet. So when you're shopping, touch the texture. Does it feel soft and plush or plasticky and stiff? Look at the stitching. Is it neat and even? Check the sole too, because a sleek, slim sole usually complements quilting the best. I'm telling you, when done right, that quilting adds a soft, rich energy to your shoes. Now, for all the flat shoes that I mentioned, if you have flat feet like me, right, you want to go for ones that have a little bit of block heel so that it would lift your fallen arch off the floor. Our flat feet tend to damage really flat shoes, and you don't want to invest in a good shoe, because yes, I'm giving you designs that look expensive even when they're not, but you still want to buy ones that are at least solidly made. Like I've said on this channel before, we do not save on shoes. It doesn't mean breaking the bank. It just means that within your budget, get something solid. So you don't want to get something solid and then your flat feet damages it. Now we move to heels, and the very first shoe that we're going to cover doesn't just look expensive, it is also ultra feminine, and that is barely there strappy heels. There's something about this shoe that is quiet but loud in a graceful way. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like they have nothing to prove. Look at me giving personality to shoes, but it feels like that sometimes. They're like the little black dress of shoes, and they're really essential too. That is why for the longest time when I used to wear heels, this was my go-to design. I mean, the black ones, stunning. The white ones, well, you can say they are angelic. The blush tones, silver, rose gold, just absolutely elegant. They go with almost everything, and they instantly elevate any look. And what truly makes them magical is that they'll elongate your legs, and they also create a soft, elegant silhouette. They pair beautifully with evening wear, but they also look amazing with a tailored suit or even jeans and a shirt. I'm telling you, for this very understated design, this shoe does the most, and you will look expensive without even trying too hard. Unlike shoes that are overloaded with studs, glitter, metals, embellishments, which often scream fast fashion, barely their heels are timeless. You can buy one right now, and trust me, you can still wear it in the next 3 years to come, because that clean, minimalistic design never goes out of style. Now let's talk comfort for a second, because I know that not everyone like myself can wear heels, but we still of course want to look elegant. If you're like me and you belong to this family, then go for this design in kitten heels. It will still look really elegant and beautiful. Just get a good pedicure, oil your feet, and allow those delicate straps do the work. You will look like you floated into the room, not walked. Yes, I know, floated. And now number 5, nude pumps that match your skin tone. Ooh, there is something about this shoe. From the way it elongates the legs, to the way it blends seamlessly into an outfit, and even the way it makes a basic outfit look like you just stepped out of a fashion magazine. Honestly, this shoe is unmatched. Now imagine yourself in an all-white outfit, paired with nude pumps. Tell me that is not giving old money in Milan. Okay, anyway, where am I getting all these phrases from? I think it's too much Emily in Paris. The best part, you don't need a Christian Louboutin budget to get this look because every shoe brand from high street to affordable online boutiques carry a version of this shoe. So if this is something you're comfortable with, then you need to get it. But let me tell you what to pay attention to, okay? Please keep the ones that have that super high gloss patent finish. They look squeaky. In my opinion, I think they will chip in your look. Yeah, there's just something about it that is really synthetic. Instead, you want to go for a matte design or at most one with a muted gloss. You know, something that has that soft but refined finish. It will go with almost everything, if not everything, in your wardrobe. It works for the office, for church, for dates, and even a formal event. And yes, it never ever goes out of style. This is your anchor shoe. This is the shoe that pulls your look together and make you look 10 times more expensive. Let me just give you 2 pro tips, okay? 1, choose a pointed or almond toe design because they just look a lot more expensive. And then keep the heel height moderate so that it still looks sophisticated. Now the next shoe, and that is pointed slink back heels. I don't know what it is about this shoe, but they tend to look really sophisticated. And the beauty of it is that it comes in different heel heights. So whether you're into high heels, kitten heels, or something more practical for comfort or for health reasons, there is a design for you. And that pointed toe, that is what brings that expensive energy because it adds that elongated, streamlined look to your legs. That little strap at the back is a small detail, but somehow it just works. Because you could wear the most basic dress, but if you pair it with pointed sling back heels, suddenly it looks elevated. I know I said that about the barely there heels, but I mean, we're talking about expensive shoes, so they are always going to elevate your look. And that's the amazing part, right? Because you can find this shoe at different price points. From Zara to ASOS to high-end designer brands, they all have it, which means you don't need to break the bank to get the look. And if you're worried about your sling back slipping off the back of your feet, there's a hack I saw online. I'm going to put the link in the description where you can use a band to hold the front so that it holds you properly. If you want to try out this hack, you need to do it with a longer hemline, let's say a full floor length trouser or dress, because you don't want to do it with a short dress, you know, where we can see that band. It wouldn't look really elegant. To wrap up the video, because I know that I have comfort-loving ladies in the community, let's talk about classic white sneakers. I'm not talking about chunky, trendy sneakers with loud neon accents. No, we're not doing any of that. I'm talking about clean, simple, low-profile white sneakers. The kind that looks fresh, minimalist, and timeless. No logos shouting for attention or platforms that would make you wobble. Just a sleek, well-structured pair that quietly polishes off your outfit. I know that sneakers are casual, but when they're styled well, they can look incredibly elevated. This is where you pair them with tailored outfits. And I'll give you some specific examples. You can wear them with a wide leg pants, structured blazers, a dress, and even a pleated skirt. That mixture creates a casual but a more elegant look. You will give off that effortless cool girl vibe. Even the Princess of Wales wears them sometimes, and if she can pair elegance and class, well, so can we. The key is cleanliness and structure. So keep them white, keep them neat, no scuff marks, no saggy soles or worn out laces. That's how you take something as laid back as sneakers and make them look intentionally chic. So yes, even your most comfortable shoes can be a part of your expensive energy wardrobe. Now let me give a bonus shoe for the ladies living abroad or braving colder climates. And that is a pair of well-structured knee-high leather boots. I don't live in a colder climate, but even I myself know that this is a wardrobe treasure because whether flat or heeled, they bring that equestrian-inspired elegance to your look, effortlessly making any winter outfit feel luxe and intentional. Just be sure to avoid slouchy synthetic versions that can cheapen your entire outfit. Instead, opt for structured, sleek silhouettes in real or high quality faux leather so that it'll help you maintain that polished, expensive energy even when you have to bundle up. And that's it for today's video. Remember that it is not about labels, but about intention, structure, and styling. And when you get these right, you will always look luxurious. If you loved this video, you're going to absolutely enjoy the next one that I'm going to leave right here for you. It's a video where I share exactly what to wear when you want to look expensive. And I give you 5 outfit formulas that always work. Let me know in the comments, which of these shoes do you already own and which one are you going to get as soon as possible? It could also be you have all of them already. Let me know. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss any new upload. Trust me, you will love it here. As always, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.